I forgot to record taking these potatoes out right here, which you can see cut some of the flowers and these potato leaves right here. But I'm removing the potatoes from this section right here all the way to this section right here because I want to start putting in some fall crops and I want this gone. So I'll record some of this other potatoes coming out. There'll be baby potatoes coming out. They're not fully grown, and my other potato patches are going to stay there. So let's see what we got coming out of here. Not a whole lot. Some baby potatoes, but I'll take them. Just add that to the bunch. I actually like baby potatoes, so it's all good. Just gonna make sure we take off everything, and this could actually be put in a different section, which I might end up doing because I just don't want it here. I want this section because it's, as you can see, it's super rich in like compost, leaves. So this is a super nutrient rich area. So I want my fall crops growing here. And some of the potatoes here were starting to die off. So it's like, you know, a lot of them are at their peak of growing. So I'm gonna take off some of these. Yeah, just like that. A lot of red potatoes. I might eat those for dinner tonight, actually. Put that to the side. Like I said, this can be replanted somewhere else. Just want to go through it, make sure there's no stragglers. Okay, I got one. Got another one. Okay, got another one right here. Just feeling through, sifting for stragglers. Because I'm also, you know, I gotta be a little bit more, not strategic, but careful with taking out some of these potatoes because they're planted in the same bed with the watermelon. So I kind of want to be a little easy when kind of digging under them and just kind of raising the roots up, so I'm not just ripping things out. And seeing what's here. Yeah, we got some more potatoes right here. I'm gonna take those off. See what else we may have. There we go. I'm gonna take that out. But so far so good. I'm gonna take some more out and see what we got. Okay, so pardon the hood. It's a ton of bugs out here, and I grow everything organic, so I don't use any pesticides. So I want to keep this down some. But I'm taking out the rest of the potatoes. I don't know if you can see, we got some potatoes in there, some baby potatoes that we're taking out because I got about a 10-foot area that I want to put some fall crops in. So the potatoes are coming out, the watermelon are staying in. So I'm just trying to carefully and strategically take out the watermelon without uprooting take out the potatoes without uprooting the watermelon. So just trying to get under them. And as you see, we've got some nice loose soil, and that's what's beautiful for potatoes right there. We're gonna see what comes out under this. So we got some right here. We got coming off, any coming off of here. See, it's dying back anyway. This is the perfect time to harvest your potatoes, when they're dying back. So we got some. We'll add this to our collection. We'll take these off. All right. This one rotted, so I'm gonna throw that right back in the soil. Let that give nutrients back to the soil. And we're just digging and feeling for any stragglers. I'm not feeling anything. Just want to be careful I'm not ruining any root systems that are here for the watermelon. So Put that back. Any more potatoes? Okay. So we got a potato vine potato right here, and we got one right here. So I'm gonna kind of just like carefully dig under that and kind of loosen that up a little bit and see what we come up with. I feel a couple at the bottom, just like that right there. And we got a potato that we're gonna pull through here. See that? That's ready to come out right there. So we're gonna take these potatoes off and we're gonna harvest these. And I actually have more potatoes that are chitting that I'm gonna replace with these. So I'm gonna bring those outside, but in the meantime, I'm gonna add that to our collection. I'm gonna throw that in the bucket here. See what else we got. Add that to the bucket. And I might just throw it on a scale at the end too. Little baby potato, I'll take it all. I like baby potatoes. I'm just gonna sift, kind of like sift through it. I wanna make sure we're not ruining any root systems. So I just wanna sift. Got one over here, one over here. Sift. Now, it's not normally how I harvest potatoes. I'm only doing this because, one, my soil is so loose, and this is a good loose soil that I put here purposefully for the potatoes. But also, I'm doing this because, like I said, I don't want to ruin the root system for the watermelon that I have here. So the watermelon are going to stay here. They're going to stay rooted and continue to produce the watermelon that they're producing. But I want these potatoes out of here so that the watermelon can also thrive and have more roots. Root space. We got one more here. I just want to be thorough and make sure we don't leave too many good potatoes in here. One or two, fine. It's going to add nutrients to the soil, but not too many. So, do we have any more? Any more takers? Going once, going twice. And this patch is sold to the watermelon. Let's go level that back out. And once I take all these potatoes out, I'm going to cover this. I'm going to cover this with mulch. I'm only not covering it with mulch right now because I wanted to take the potatoes out. But I'm going to cover it with mulch, and then my fall crop, I'm just going to transplant in there. And I'm just going to feel through just a little bit. See if we got any more potatoes in here. I don't think so. Oh, we got one. Straggler. Any more stragglers? Any more stragglers? Stragglers, speak up. Any more stragglers? Speak up or forever hold your peace. You will stay in here. Okay, this looks good. We'll make sure we bury that watermelon right there, because I don't want to uproot too much of this watermelon vines here. And we're gonna put all this stuff back in here. Cover everything up. And we're gonna work our way down to the next area. So let's see what else we got going on over here. Are there any more potatoes that need taken out? Just gonna double check. There's one right here. This is potato right here. Let's see what we come up with. Any weeds we see, we're gonna take out. And like I said, we're gonna get under it. We're gonna get under this. See, we take out everything we can, harvest all the food that we can, and I'm just gonna sift. So we got some popping out right here. This little root system, the potatoes here. I'll drop those in the bucket, break that apart, take that out, Now I'm not leaving the root systems in there. But let's see if we got any more potatoes. This is too dense. We're gonna take that branch out there. But you can tell there's a lot of compost in here. And this is a nice bed here. And this is beautiful for growing potatoes in. Nice, loose, well-draining medium for growing potatoes. Doesn't look like there's any more in there for that. So I'm just gonna cover that up. Cover up those roots. And maybe make my way down here to see if there's some more potatoes in this area. So I see this root system coming from this watermelon. So I'm gonna make sure we cover that up. Just cover that up, nice, real good. I'm not trying to kill any watermelon or put it under stress like that. I'm gonna water this in a minute too. Even though I have this drip irrigation here, it's not on at the moment. Let's work our way down a little bit more. And we're over here in this section right here. All right, this is the next section that I'm in, and I'm going to remove these weeds. Stupid weeds. Got a black locust right here. This is potato. Looks like potato and watermelon. I just want to see where the potato leads to, where it's coming from. Okay, so it's coming from right here. So I know I got to get under this. I feel like I'm not destroying too much root system, but also taking out the potato. So I just want to kind of like sift through it and kind of gently just work my way into the potato patch without ruining the rest. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we got some potatoes here. Got strawberries right here. We don't want to ruin those. But we'll take these potatoes here. Got a few babies. I'm gonna take these out. It's all good. And shake off whatever growing medium we can shake off. And some of this, the watermelon has attached itself to, so I'll just break it off and leave it here leave the rest there to just stay there and die. It's all good. And I'm just gonna feel for any stragglers. You know, being careful not to ruin any root systems there. Got one right here. And whatever I don't feel for, just be careful. And I'm just gonna bury the rest of those watermelons. Any roots you see left over, cover those up. We don't want to kill any watermelons, and we want to preserve these strawberries here. So let's try to get under this potato here. See what we can come up with. Sifting, a little bit sifting, working the fingers through, and we'll take that, pop these potatoes off, we'll eat them, it's all good. Here, we'll take them off and just shake off the rest of that growing medium. Got more potato here. Now I just want to double check, make sure we didn't leave any in there. Okay, feels good. got more weeds right here. I want this out of here. This is an eyesore, and it's competing with other stuff that I have here. Eggplant, strawberries. We don't want this competition in here. Weeds on this side. We got some grass over here. I'm gonna take that out. And we're going to work our way down to the next area. And this will be the last area that we're going to harvest today. All right. And we're going to work this patch right here. So this is the last area of potatoes that we're going to harvest right here. Because I only want to go really up to where the wood chips are, or where the potatoes are dying back. So I'm actually gonna remove these weeds right here. There's some potato too. So I'm gonna go under where this potato was dying back. Try to be as careful as possible. We're just gonna do some sifting. Whack out these potatoes, try to get under, not just rip them out so we can see what they were attached to. Got some potatoes here. We'll throw those in the bucket. Take out these weeds here. Up. Pulled out some watermelon too. We're gonna stick that back in because we want that. I don't want to kill the watermelon. It's not what I came here to do. We're gonna try to get the potatoes that are here. Get the steel for it anymore. Are there any more? Okay, got straggler. More stragglers. Stragglers, where are you? No? Come out, wherever you are. Alright, let's feel under this potato plant right here. I'm going to try not to kill this strawberry right here. So we got strawberries coming in right here. Got eggplant over here. But I only want these potatoes. It's actually counterproductive to what's going on here because the potatoes got to come out eventually, but the strawberries don't. So I want them not actually competing, and I want the strawberries to just be able to be here and just be able to do what they do and not be disturbed. So let's take these potatoes and get them out the strawberries' way. Plus I get to eat some potatoes now and leave the rest to continue to grow. So take those out. Just want to feel for any more stragglers. Got one here. Any more stragglers? Stragglers. Got one. All right, any more? Anyone else? You know, speak up or forever hold your peace, right? That's what they say. Speak now or forever hold your peace. So we got some that are dying right here. I'm going to see how easy these are to extract. Okay, we got one. Let's see, what else? Did this produce anything else? That's kind of hard to believe. Just one? Only one? All right, there's another one. Come on, makes sense. Only two? Only two? Got another one here. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Come on now. Be reasonable. Be realistic here. All right, there's another one. Not sure if it was attached to that one or attached to the one that's across from right here that's dying back right here. So we're going to check under this one too. And just going to slowly sift through. And I'm not sure if this is a part of the live one right here or the one that's dying, but we'll take both of them actually. Let's see what we got. that a rock or potato? That's a rock. It looks super similar. I would hate to think that I got a potato, bite into it, and it's really a rock. And now I'm headed to the dentist. That we don't want. So, I mean, it's unfortunate more we're growing in. I should leave it in there, right? I think I'm gonna put this. I'm thinking about putting this one back in there. It's got a bunch of, it's chitty. So we got a bunch of potatoes growing off of it. I think I'm gonna put that back in somewhere else. Got it. I'll put that back down towards the end of the bed somewhere else down here. And let that do its thing. You know, gotta kind of do what makes sense. And we got potatoes coming off of this. We'll take these. I'm thinking we'll actually put this plant back in the ground. I'm gonna search for more potatoes, see if there's any more stragglers, but I'm gonna put that one back. Because it's right on the border of where the area that I need, but I don't actually need the space that one actually is taking up. But any other potatoes coming off of it, I'll take it and then put it back. Got one. So we'll actually put that back in the ground and see what that does. Cover some of these up. Take these potatoes out. There's actually another potato vine right here. I think I already harvested this one. Yeah, it's not no here. Right? I'm gonna cover up these watermelons. Oh, we got a straggler. I'm gonna see what happens. I wanna weigh these potatoes. Oh, got another straggler. So I'm gonna cover these up. Preserve the watermelon, preserve the strawberry. And cover these things up. Cover up the root systems. We're gonna take out this. No, I said I was gonna put this one back. There's another potato next to it. Make sure you can see it on camera. There's another potato here next to it that's dying off, and we want to take the one out that's dying back so we don't lose any crops, because if it's dead and it's not producing, the potatoes will start to rot. So we want to not waste any food that we might have. Sift through there, take that out. Let's see, we got any more? We got one right here. We'll take it. We'll take it. Take that one. Any more stragglers? Any more stragglers? Going once, going twice. A lot of bugs in here. Got one dying back over here. Let's see. How big is this one? Take this one that's dying. I'm gonna take that out. Got some odd looking potatoes here. This one's odd looking, but we'll take it. See, this one's all dying and sad looking. This potato was only going to rot if I let it sit there. So that has to come out. So feel for any more stragglers. Hopefully we don't kill anything else in the process. I'm going to cover up any root systems. Got potato here. Let's see. Anything else in here we might want to take now? I'll leave some of these other root systems here, but if any grown potatoes want to come off here. See, some of these are starting to chip more. So it's like, do I want to put some of these back? I'll take this one off. I'll take these potatoes out and throw these back in there. I don't know what that's going to do, but I'm going to leave these root systems in there. I'm going to take the potatoes. More potatoes. Doesn't feel like it, doesn't look like it, but we're going to put these potato root systems back in there. We're going to leave the plants in there, see if they continue to produce. If they don't, they don't. They serve, their purpose for the most part. And I'm just going to look down the aisle and see if any more potatoes should be harvested off of what's here. But we got a nice amount so far. We got a decent amount. I want to weigh it, but we got a decent amount of potatoes so far. Let's come down the lane here. Where are more potatoes? More towards the back here. So some of those are starting to brown, so we're going to go through the bottom of this pile a little bit. Some of these leaves are starting to brown and die, so I just want to check, see what's in here. And for the most part, I'll leave the plants here. We'll take that weed out. Leave the plants here, but I'm going to check what the potatoes are doing. Just want to see what's going on. We're going to take these, actually. Those are durable. We'll take those. What else is going on? Talk to me, potatoes. Talk to me. We're going to take these. I'm not discriminating. And no, it's not raining. That's my hose. I got my hose spraying in this section. Where the drip irrigation is not really going right now. But I'll take these potatoes and see if these potato plants will continue to produce more. But I want to sift through the bottom, see if we missed any. Sift. Get in there. A lot of compost. See all that beautiful fresh compost? I want to mix some of that up anyways, in with the rest of the soil. But I just want to sift through, see if we got any stragglers. It's not looking like it too much. We got one. We got a straggler. And this is why I check. Because I want all my potatoes. Got another one. Reap what you sow, right? I want to reap what I sow. So I want all mine. Give me mine. Give me my due. Give me my just due. We'll put those back in the ground here. Take this one out. That's dead. And I'm going to come through tomorrow and add some more arborist wood chips. So no need to fret or fray. Anybody that's like wondering, like, oh man, you just ruined the wood chip mulch you put on top. I got a ton more. I'm going to come through tomorrow and put some more arborist wood chips in. And they're broken down enough to where they can be mixed into the soil. So it's not going to mess with the soil composition, which where it's going to affect the growth of anything. So it's all good. And we might as well check the last patch right here. It's only one more patch. It's not really dying. This last patch right here is not really dying back, but we're going to check it right anyways. Come through, rob the bank, and get up out of here. Why not? Let's push these wood chips back a little bit and come through, try to get under this root system and see what we got. Ooh, we got nice potatoes here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. All right, we got a few more. We got a few more. All right, I'll take that. I'm going to put those back in the soil anyways, but I want to sift through Let's see what else we come up with. Come on. What else we got? Sift. Anything else? Come on. Anything else? Come on. No stragglers? Yeah, not on that one at least. I'm gonna bury that guy. Bury him back in there. And we're going for the end. That's part of that one right there. Separate that guy right there. And let's go for it. Dig in. Come on. Take these two on top. I hope we got more than that. I mean, granted, these weren't ready to. Oh man, something's eating in there. Ah, that's unfortunate. Something's eating in there. I don't know if you can see, like something's been burrowing into that potato there. But it's all good because it looks like it's starting to produce some chits right here, starting to chit. So I'm just gonna put that back into the soil, the growing medium here, and face that towards the top, and hopefully something happens from that. And let's see what else we got. That was lackluster. Not really much coming from this one, but I kind of expected that because it's so green and vibrant. It wasn't ready to be harvested yet. It just fell over. It's not really dying back, so I'm not expecting much to come from this. I mean, if I get something, I get something, but I really wasn't expecting. I just did this patch, this area, just for the heck of it, just to see what's here for shits and giggles. And you see, like, it's a lot of little potatoes starting to form. It really wasn't ready. This is very premature to even come through here and check, but I'm just gonna bury that back, put that back there, and cover that up, and let that continue to do its thing. And tomorrow I'm gonna come through with a fresh batch of arborist wood chips, and we're gonna cover that up. But there was not much to see here. All right, now move on, folks. Nothing to see here. We got a straggler. I don't know where it came from, but that was a straggler. All right, and that's it. Let's see. We're gonna dump this out on top just to see what we got. A ton of potatoes there. Look at that. A bunch of potatoes. I'm gonna put them back in my bucket because I didn't need to do it like that. I just wanted to, get just so you see the visual of what's going on here. But yeah, it's a lot. This is good eating. I'm gonna let these cure. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but we'll let them air dry and kind of harden off a little bit. We already got about 10 pounds of potatoes here, but we got more vegetables to go harvest because we got some ripe tomatoes that we need to take off before the birds get them. So this got to come off. Add that to the bucket. We got potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, the whole nine. These got to come off. Yeah, before the birds start getting to them. Look at these. These are going to ripen in the house. Yeah, look what we got there. Looking good. Nice. Just go over here to our pepper area. And what's ripe over here? We got ooh, look at that. A ripe habanero pepper. Damn. We gotta take that, right? We gotta take that guy. Look at that. I'm not gonna taste that right now, but I will. I'm gonna make a separate post of me tasting the habanero pepper. We're gonna snatch a few of these chilies off because These things are fiery red. Look at them. These got to come off right now because it's inhibiting the rest of them. Fire red. Damn. We got another one right here. Fire red. We're going to take that guy off right here. And we got another tomato right here. I think that's about it for today. Looking good. We got some habaneros, some chili peppers, tomatoes, potatoes. That's a nice harvest right there. That might be close to maybe 12, 13 pounds. We got our nutrients and we have sustenance. We have fuel for the body. Nutrients and fuel for the body.